nation's airlines are struggling with business far below normal, and now we're hearing how it could impact your wallet and your schedule when it's time to book holiday travel. NBC's Blaine Alexander joins us from Hartsfield-Jackson Airport in Atlanta. Blaine, good morning.
Well, Savannah, good morning to you. Here at the world's busiest airport, when you look at these ticket counters here behind me, there is slightly more traffic now than what we saw earlier in the pandemic, but it's still relatively slow. It's a similar picture elsewhere, and that's why airlines say they still need help. They say that otherwise, thousands of people could be without a paycheck in 2 weeks, and it could impact your holiday travel. This morning, the nation's airlines desperate for a lifeline. The airline industry, already dealt a devastating blow by the pandemic, is now bracing for another hit. The CARES Act, the relief package providing money to save thousands of jobs, set to expire at the end of the month if Congress does not act. Thursday, the CEOs of American, Southwest, and United Airlines took their concerns to the White House, competing airlines with a shared request.
We're just here to plead with everyone involved to get to a COVID relief package before October 1st.
And a number of the airlines have already announced thousands, tens of thousands of furloughs. Real people, real jobs.
At its lowest point, airline traffic during the pandemic was down more than 96% from a year ago. And even with travel slowly taking off again, it is still 65% below normal. As Congress works to hash out a deal, the economic toll is trickling down to airline workers on the front lines.
What kind of pressure, what kind of stress are flight attendants under right now?
Our biggest concern right now is that half of our population can be without a job on October 1st and lose health care as well in the middle of a pandemic.
She warns without relief, that could take a major toll on your holiday travel.
We're going to see a cut back to cities. We're also going to see more airplanes on the ground. You're going to see airlines trying to conserve cash as much as possible. So you're going to have a lot less capacity and very much more likely fuller aircraft.
Experts say while there may be a slight increase during the holiday season, do not expect the typical travel boom. Airlines are lowering their prices, hoping that leads to higher volume. But travelers like Johnny DiScala, who gives advice on flight deals, are looking to opt out. He's now likely canceling his family's annual holiday trip to Toronto.
The prices are still cheap. I'm monitoring them, so I could get them, but I'm not gonna buy them unless there's a miracle drug.
And guys, lawmakers have been at odds over what this relief package would look like and how big it would be. But this week, Chief of Staff Mark Meadows says that he is more optimistic about reaching some sort of a deal. Meanwhile, industry leaders say that it could take some 3 years before the demand returns to the levels we saw pre-pandemic. Hoda.
All right, Blaine Alexander for us. Blaine, thank you.
All right, that's